Alright, what's up guys? It's Jimmy from Team Atomic coming at you with a Fabled profile. We'll go over it real quick. Alright, I'll do the Fabled monsters first. Lurie, one Lurie, just because when it's discarded it gets special summoned, and when you discard it with Chawa, right there is Formula, but I run two Chawas. Cerebral, pitch with Kushana, special summon it, get Kushana back to hand. Cruise, whenever it's sent to the graveyard, special summon one level 4 or lower, like a Unicorn or something, if it somehow gets into the graveyard. Kushano, just because as it's in the graveyard, you get the pitch from the hand to get that back to hand, and when you normally with all the Fabled monsters, when you pitch, you get it back to special summon or onto the field somehow, some way, shape, or form. Two Ganasha, as soon as it's discarded, gets special summon 1800 beater, but it gets removed from play. It's the only downfall. And of course, play set of Grimro, just because it's control face-up Fabled monster, which you more than 9 times out of 10 will get to search through your deck for that certain card you need for OTK. And now for the non-Fabled monsters, Morphing Jar. Flip, pitch your hand, draw 5, and when you pitch, normally all your cards get special summoned if you have Fabled in hand. Dandelion, just to help with the get 2 tokens onto the field, help sync and stuff like that. Marshallon, just for protection, and it's a light monster. You could also drop Honest on it if someone tries to attack it or something. With a Sangan, just to get that search out first turn, something like that. And of course, everyone needs a playset of Tengus in their deck. It's self-explanatory. 2 Trickies, just because you discard one, special summon this card. And when you discard a Fabled monster, it gets special summoned. And Gores to help with the OTKs, and protect you from that, and also run over their monsters. Time for the spells and traps. 1 Book of Moon, 1 Dark Hole, and Foolish, just if you get that first hand and no Kushana, you could send Foolish to the graveyard, or a Kushana to the graveyard, or Dandelion, get 2 tokens, help you out with a sync play. Heavy Storm, backfield gone. Reborn, get your monster back, or theirs. MST, and 1 for 1, just to pitch. If you had Lurie in hand, pitch it to the graveyard, that gets special summoned, then you special summon Chawa. That's your formula right there. Pot of Avarice, recycle everything, and draw 2. Alright, time for the traps. Bottomless. Dark Bribe, I like this better than 7 Tools because if you have no Starlight Road, or whatever the heck it's called, yeah, it's Starlight Road. If you have no Starlight Road on the field and the full backfield with this, if they Heavy Storm, who cares if they draw one? You can't negate it with a 7 Tools. Divine Wrath, any Stardust when it comes back to the field. Mirror Force, and the Solemn Trio, also with the Starlight Road. Just in case you want to Heavy Storm yourself and you have that set, you can get Stardust right there. Alright, time for the Synchros. Formula. Unicorn. If you have 0 card, if you and your opponent have the same amount of cards in your hand, negate anything. Any monster effect, spell effect, trap, they're done. Catastor, explanatory. Reagan. If you have 0 cards in your hand, which you normally will sometimes, sadly, you get to draw until you have 2, and that will help out a lot. Brio, pitch 1, send 1 back to the field, and when you pitch it, it gets special summoned. Normally, if you have it's a Fabled, you pitch. Orient, get over any sinker on the field. Wyvern, I'll also explain this later. Stardust, 2 of them, just because of Starlight Road. Alright, here's what I'm doing. When you get the 8-star Thought Ruler, you gain life points equal to the amount of you've just destroyed of the monster. And Wyvern, it gains attack for the difference in life points. So as soon as you attack with Thought Ruler, guess what? If you just ran over Stardust, this becomes, what, 45? 46 right there? Easily. And 1 Valkyrie, just because it's a 29 beater. It runs over a lot of 8 and 9 stars, like Trish. But Trish is a good have in anything. Leviathan, 3000 beater, and when it's sent to the graveyard, you get 3 Fabled monsters from your graveyard back to hand, which will help out a lot. And, of course, Shooting Star, just because it's broken. In this deck, you can get it out very easily. And, of course, the 3 tokens for Dandelion, Gores, right there. Alright, guys, this is Jimmy with the Fabled profile. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and let me know what you think.